Our captains for Barboursville, number 11, Luke Fetty, number 12, Camden Porter.
Good afternoon and welcome back to Barboursville Community Park. For those of you who have been with us this morning, we are now on to C-Team action here on Homecoming Day for your Barboursville Knights. The captains for the teams for Barboursville is Cruz Smith, Tatum Johnson, Luke Fetty, and I didn't get a look at the other number there. I got Cruz Smith. Oh, there you go. Luke Fetty and Camden Porter. So Cruz Smith, Tatum Johnson, Luke Fetty, and Camden Porter are your captains for your Barboursville Knights in C-Team action against the Ona-Milton Panthers. You have Joseph Carlisi and Bryce Hess. Alongside them is Cody Fulks and Levi Reed are the captains for the Ona-Milton Panthers. Coin toss underway on the field. And we'll get the official signal from the referees. Barboursville has won the toss, and they have elected to receive. So Barboursville will have the ball to start things off here in this C-Team contest from Barboursville Community Park. Chris Tatum with you on video productions, and we say thank you to the Marshall Orthopedics and Little General Stores for sponsoring today's broadcast here on the Video Productions Facebook page and YouTube channel. We invite you to stick around with us. After this contest, we will have B-Team action from Barboursville Community Park. And again, it's homecoming for the Barboursville Knights today. The king of homecoming was Jackson Carter for the C-Team, as we're looking to get a chain crew together for this contest. So the officials will have, so it's going to be on Barboursville. So the crew, there's one person, they're working on getting a crew together for the chain gang here. And it is the responsibility of the home team to have a chain crew for each ball game. So the Barboursville Knights trying to put a chain crew together for this game. And I think we've got 3 now. So we will get this game going. 8 minutes on the clock. The officials are in place, and we're ready for action. We get the folks over to volunteer for the chain crew. Thanks to that group of parents for volunteering, of course, to man the chains during this game.
Hey, much thanks to the folks that stepped up and operated the chains. Thank you, guys.
So it is the Barboursville Knights and the Ona-Milton Panthers doing battle in C-Team action on homecoming day here from Barboursville Community Park. And the chain crew is all the way down to the other end. They're tied up. They're tangled up. All right. So we'll get to work here in just a second. 8 minutes on the clock. The Panthers and the Knights ready to do battle here in homecoming action from Barboursville Community Park. We appreciate your patience in making us a part of your Saturday afternoon for Barboursville Knights football and Ona-Milton Panthers football. And we're underway. The Knights to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback under center, a full backfield. Quarterback is Maddox Early for the Knights. And a 5-yard penalty on the Knights to start things off on a false start. Somebody jumped. It'll be 1st and 15. As Maddox Early will be calling the signals for the Barboursville Knights. The Knights talking things over with Eric Fetty in the huddle. And they will come back to the line of scrimmage. Early's going to go from the shot. Rather check that. Is it Early? Yeah, it's number 10. Maddox Early calling the signals. He'll go under center. 2 backs in the backfield. Early takes the snap. Trumbull on the exchange fumble. Ona has it. The Panthers have recovered the fumble. And on the recovery is number 6, Cody Fulks. Cody Fulks on the recovery for the Ona-Milton Panthers. And that will turn the ball over. The first turnover of the ball game for the Knights on Trumbull on the exchange on the snap. So Panthers will have it 1st and 10. And it's at the ball rests on the 27-yard line. Panthers have Bryce Hess in the shotgun. He takes the snap, hands it off. The exchange almost fumbled, but Cody Fulks hauls it in. Or rather, check that. That's Landon Holly. Holly still on his feet, still fighting for position. And Holly finally goes down. Actually, it was Cody Fulks, number 6 on the carry. That'll put the ball inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. And a first down for the Ona-Milton Panthers. Panthers to the line of scrimmage. Bryce Hess from the shotgun, a back to either side of Hess. There comes the snap, hands it off. On the carries, Levi Reed. Around the right side he goes. He's got some room to run. Giving chase is number 3, Tatum Johnson, but he will not get to him. Touchdown. 7:06 left in the first quarter. The Ona-Milton Panthers find the end zone and put 6 on the board, courtesy of Cody Fulks. Or rather, check that, Levi Reed. Reed on the carry. Put 6 on the board. 2-point conversion on the way for the Panthers. It's going to be Bryce Hess from the gun. 2 backs in the backfield. There's the snap. Hess keeps it, and nothing doing. The stop made by number 34, Grant Daly, and also in on that stop, Mason Johnson.
Quarterback, 2-point conversions, no good. Stop by number 34, Grant Daly.
So it'll be 6-0. Score remains as the 2-point conversion fails. 7:06 left in this first quarter, and the Knights will have the football again. There was a turnover early in the series for the Knights on the exchange on the snap to the quarterback, Maddox Early, which turned the ball over deep into Barboursville territory, and they managed to convert that into 6 on their offensive series. The Panthers do. So the Knights will take over 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line. Maddox Early will call the signals, and Barboursville will take a timeout. We'll do the same and take a timeout of our own. With 7:06 left in the first quarter, it is Ona-Milton Panthers 6, the Barboursville Knights 0. Back with more on Video Productions.
An injury at any age can be a game changer, but with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Coach Bob Huggins here at your local Little General store. As I travel this great state, it's nice to know that almost anywhere I go, there's a local Little General nearby. So the next time you're on the road, look for the Little General sign and tell them Hugs sent you.
Celebrate Christmas with the Village of Lights through Barboursville Park. Coming this December, a one-way driving tour of Christmas lights through Barboursville Park, beginning at the main entrance, ending at the soccer complex. Admission is free. However, local nonprofits will be accepting donations. The Village of Lights from the Village of Barboursville at Barboursville Park.
Tatum Johnson on the carry for the Barboursville Knights to start their second offensive series. And on the tackle was Landon Holly for the Ona-Milton Panthers, but not before the Knights could pick up about 5 yards. It'll make it 2nd and 5. 6:35 left in this first quarter. The Panthers lead it 6-0, but the Knights trying to capitalize on their second offensive series of the day. Maddox early calling the signals for the Knights. 2 backs in the backfield as he'll slide under center. Single wide out here to the near side right. Early takes the snap. Hands it off. Got some positive yardage. The pile pushes forward. And on the carry that time for the Knights was number 3. That is Tatum Johnson. And on the tackle was Bryce Hess as well as Cody Fulks for the Ona-Milton Panthers. Cody Fulks. The Knights look at 3rd and 3. Early brings his team to the line of scrimmage. A single wide out, 2 backs in the backfield. Single back in the backfield, a man on the short side right for the Knights. 2 wideouts right side, and now the Knights will jump. There was movement on the Midland side of the football. It's going to be a false start on the Knights, or maybe an illegal shift. I'm not sure. He's signaling. He signaled illegal shift, and it is an illegal shift on the Knights. That has troubled both teams here today. In the early contest, in the D-team contest, they had trouble with illegal shift early as well, and now the Knights are flagged for it in the C-team contest. 5:27 left. They look at 3rd and 6. Back to work for the Knights. Under center's Maddox early. Single back and 2 wideouts to the right side for the Knights. Flags fly. Again, it is a flag, and it's offsides this time. So the 5 yards that was taken from the Knights just a moment ago will be given back to them on the offsides call on the Panthers. So they will march off 5, and it'll be 3rd down and about 3 or 4 to go. The Knights in the huddle. Looking at 3rd and about 4. That's a long 3 or 4. 5 minutes to go in this first quarter, 6-0. Panthers on top. Knights back to the line of scrimmage. Maddox early under center. 2 backs in the backfield and 2 wideouts right side. There's the snap. Hands it off. That is to Tatum Johnson around the right side. He tries to go, but boy, oh, wow. A big hit put on Tatum Johnson by Landon Hawley. Also in on that tackle was Cody Fulks, but Landon Hawley finished that one off for the Ona-Milton Panthers. That's going to be a short loss. It'll bring up 4th down for the Knights. As the Knights will hit the huddle, talk to head coach Eric Fetty. .410 left in this first quarter as the Knights trail 6-0 here in this C-team contest. Back to work for the Knights. Maddox early under center, takes the snap, hands it off, flags fly. They are going to have a lot of laundry to do. False start on the Knights. The flags have been out all day in this one. Grass stains are going to be all over those yellow flags. Somebody jumped on the Midland or the Barboursville side of the football. They'll back him up 5 yards. It'll be 4th and long as the clock rolls to the 3:45 mark of the first quarter. 6-0 your score. The Knights in the huddle, and they'll come out looking at 4th down and about 7 or 8 to go. And they're going to, looks like they're going to opt to punt, I think. That's what the call is going to be here. They're going to let that clock roll, and then they're going to opt to punt, and they will put the ball down into Ona territory. So Barboursville decides to punt the ball away, and we'll get another look at this Ona-Milton offense. Ona will look at 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. As the Barboursville Knight defense comes out on the field, personnel changes for defense, and the Ona-Milton offense comes out onto the field. They'll look at 1st and 10 from the 38, their own 38, after the punt puts them into their own territory. So the Panthers will come to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback Bryce Hess with a full stack backfield, 3 backs. And now there's the give is to Bryce Chapman. He spins off a 1 tackle, but Tatum Johnson finishes him off at the 39. A short gain, maybe a yard on that play for the Panthers. And it'll be 2nd and 9. 2:55 left in this first quarter. 6-0 your score. The Panthers lead this one. Back to work for the Panthers as Bryce Hess brings his team to the line of scrimmage. 2 backs, 1 to either side of Hess, and a man to the short side left. That is Bryce Chapman. He goes in motion. There's the handoff to Levi Reed around the right side. Flags fly all over the place. Reed is in the open field, but I have a feeling this one is going to come back. Reed is going to go
Touchdown for Milton, but we do have 2 flags on the play by line.
62 yards, but there's a hold on Ona-Milton. So the ball will come back. Reed's touchdown negated by the holding call. So it'll be 2nd down. And we'll call it the spot foul. Is going to put the ball all the way back at the 30-yard line. So the ball goes back to the 30-yard line. .2:15 clock rolls here in the first quarter. The penalties assessed on the Panthers. They look at 2nd and a mile. May as well call it. Bryce Hess in the gun. Single back set for the Panthers. Takes a snap. Rolls left. Hands it off. That is to Cody Fulks around the left side. Now he cuts back right. He's got room to run. Fulks in the open field. He's got 21 to beat. That is Bryson Smith, and he's going to beat Smith and Luke Fetty and go to the house. That one is going to go the distance. So 70 yards on the touchdown for the Ona-Milton Panthers by Cody Fulks. And that one will not come back. So 70 yards on the touchdown run for Cody Fulks. Takes it to the house to make it 12-0. 2-point try on the way for the Panthers. Minute 37 left in this first quarter, and Ona goes up 12-0. Hess under center for this one. 2-point try on the way. Takes it, keeps it himself. Falls into the end zone. 2-point try is good. It is 14-0 in favor of the Ona-Milton Panthers with 1:37 left in this first quarter. We're just shy of the break between quarters, so we'll keep it here. 2-point try is good on the quarterback keeper for Bryce Hess to put the Panthers up 14-0. So 14 points scored in this first quarter for Ona-Milton. Midland and Ona both have been flagged on a number of penalties, cost them both significant yardage, but Ona-Milton has capitalized on their opportunities here today and put 14 points on the board. So now the Midland, or rather the Barboursville offense, will head back to the line of scrimmage. It is Maddox Early under center, two backs in the backfield, a single wide out here to the near side right. There's the snap, hands it off, nowhere to go. Bounces off a tackler, and Tatum Johnson actually gets finished off by Cody Fulks. Fulks on the big tackle there. No gain on the play, second down. Again, that play looked like it was going to develop for the Knights, but coming in quick on coverage was Cody Fulks. The clock rolls down to the minute mark of the first quarter as the Knights come back to the line of scrimmage. As Early will go under center. Single back set, two wide outs left side, a man at the short side left. There's the handoff. It's going to be to Luke Fetty. Fetty up the middle. He's got some room to run. He's got the first down and more. And on the tackle is Cody Fulks. But not before Luke Fetty could pick up 10 and move the chains for the Barboursville Knights. Ball goes to the 47-yard line for the Knights. It'll be 1st and 10, just shy of that midfield stripe. Barboursville looking to get into Ona-Milton territory here. 29 ticks on the clock of this first quarter. The Knights come back to the line of scrimmage. As Early slides under center. A full backfield this time for the Knights. There's the snap. Hands it off. Right up the middle goes the call to Luke Fetty. Fetty falls across midfield. He's to the 49-yard line. The Knights into Ona territory. The tackle made by Trevor Keeling. Also on the stop was Bryce Hess. And that brings a close to the first quarter as the horn sounds. With your score, Ona-Milton Panthers 14, the Barboursville Knights 0. Back with more action in the second quarter. This is Video Productions.
An injury at any age can be a game changer. But with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Coach Bob Huggins here at your local Little General store. As I travel this great state, it's nice to know that almost anywhere I go, there's a local Little General nearby. So the next time you're on the road, look for the Little General sign and tell them Hugs sent.
Back to work here at Barboursville Community Park as we enter the second quarter of action. C teams on the field for the Barboursville Knights and the Ona-Milton Panthers. Your score, Ona-Milton 14, Barboursville 0. With the football is the Barboursville Knights. They look at second down and about 6 when they come out of the break between the first and second quarters. The Knights into Ona-Milton territory. The ball rests on about the 48-yard line. Second down and about 6 to go for the Knights, as they will break the huddle and head back to the line of scrimmage. 8 minutes on the clock, officials in place, and we are ready for football here in the second quarter. So the Knights will line it up. Single wide out here to the near side. A full stack two-back backfield for Maddox. A receiver in the slot. There's the snap. Hands it off. Up the middle. And Ona-Milton, they whistled the play dead. The carry was by Tatum Johnson. A short gain makes it 3rd and 5. Ona thought they came out of that pile with the football, but the official said no, the play was dead, so it'll bring up 3rd down for the Knights. 3rd and 5. 7.5 to go, just underway here in the second quarter, as the Knights come back to the line of scrimmage. A wide out, two wide outs to the near side left. Barboursville moving from right to left in front of us. As the snap is taken by Maddox, handoff is to Jackson Fetty. Fetty's not going to get anything. He stood up right at the line of scrimmage. On the stop is Bryce Hess, as well as looked like number 9, Jeremiah Calico, Blevins Calico. So on that stop, Bryce Hess and Jeremiah Blevins Calico for the Ona-Milton Panthers. It's going to bring up 4th down for the Knights as they're in the huddle. Ball rests on the nose of the football right up against that 45-yard line. They've got 4th down and about 3 or 4 to go. 6.5 to go in this first half. Knights back to work. Maddox under center. 2 backs in the backfield, 2 wideouts left side. Maddox takes the snap, fakes it. There's the option to number 12, Camden Porter. Porter around the right side. He's got room to run. He dances around one defender. Now he's going to be taken down at the 31-yard line. And on the stop was number 6. That is Cody Fulks. But not before Porter gets the big gain and a first down for the Barboursville Knights. So the Knights pick up a first down. The ball will rest on the 31-yard line, we'll call it. 6 minutes to go in this first half. 14-0 your score. The chains move courtesy of the Porter first down. Big run for Camden Porter. The Knights will line it up and get back to work. Maddox early will go under center. Early takes the snap, heavy pressure, and there's a fumble, but covering it up is Jackson Fetty. He's taken down pretty immediately. That's going to be a loss of 3 or 4 yards to bring up second down at 13 or 14. Luke Fetty recovers the fumble. Oh, yeah, Luke Fetty. Jackson. I talked about Jackson Fetty last night. That's what the deal is. So, Luke, I apologize. Your brother's been getting all your credit today. I'll say your name extra more in the second half. Back to work for this Knights offense. It'll be Luke Fetty in the backfield. 2 backs in the backfield, as a matter of fact. And Fetty's going to get the call. There's a little flick, and he's got a receiver intended for number 34, Grant Daly. Luke Fetty and Grant Daly almost connected there, but it falls incomplete. So it'll be 3rd down at about 13 for the Knights. I like the idea there. It looked like it was going to work, but the pass came over the wrong shoulder, and Daly had to twist his body in such a manner it did not allow him to pull that pass in. So it will bring up 3rd down and 13 for the Knights. 2 wideouts right side and 2 backs in the backfield for Maddox Early. Early will slide under center. He'll take the snap, fakes the handoff, now pitches it to number 12. That is Camden Porter. Around the left side he goes. He's inside the 25-yard line, but that is going to be shy of the first down mark, but a big gain for the running back, Camden Porter. It'll bring up 4th down and about 4 to go. Porter with a big gain there. Looked like he was going to have enough room to get the first down, but he's taken down over on the near sideline. 4th down 4 for the Knights. Clock rolls towards the 4:10 mark of the first half. About halfway through this second quarter. As the Knights will break the huddle and they'll go back to the line of scrimmage. Maddox Early will keep Fetty in the backfield alongside Camden Porter. Early will slide under center. Tatum Johnson also in the backfield, and Ona-Milton will jump off sides. And that will result in a first down. So they will put the ball on the 20-yard line, and that will give Barboursville the first down. They need a new life and a new set of downs for the Knights. 3:40 clock rolls here in the second quarter. Rolling towards the halftime, the Knights look at 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Maddox Early with Luke Fetty in the backfield. There's the snap. Fetty gets the call. Around the left side he goes. Follows a block, puts his head down. He goes inside the 15. And the tackle made by Jeremiah Blevins Calicote. The ball will go to the 7-yard line. Or rather, check that, the 12-yard line. Ball's on the 12. Second down and about 3 to go for the Knights after a Luke Fetty carry. The Knights back to the line of scrimmage. Maddox Early has 2 backs in the backfield. That's Fetty and Tatum Johnson. There's the snap. Johnson gets the call. He's got some room to run around the left side. He's going to cut the corner, still on his feet, close to the touchdown, but not enough. He is inside the 5-yard line.
Looks like he stopped around the 4-yard line.
First and goal from the 4 for the Knights. The Knights will look at first and goal from the 4. Knights in the huddle trying to punch one in here in the second quarter. 2 minutes and 15 seconds left in this second quarter, headed towards halftime. Looking to get themselves on the scoreboard. The Knights to the line of scrimmage. Fetty and Porter in the backfield. Maddox Early calling the signals. Tatum Johnson to the short side left. There's the snap, hands it off. Fetty's the man with the plan this time. Spins into a tackle, gets a short gain. On the stop was Trevor Keeling and also Jeremiah Blevins Calicote. So they look at first and goal from around the 3 or 4. Second down, rather. Second goal from around the 3 or 4. As the Knights head back to the line of scrimmage, Maddox Early under center, takes a snap, hands it off. Luke Fetty has nowhere to go that time. Luke Fetty is stopped by Cody Fulks, Jeremiah Blevins Calicote, and also in there on the stop to finish off Fetty was Bryson Burks. So a bunch of light blue jerseys in there when Fetty got the call. Luke Fetty tried to punch it in. He's going to look at third down and goal now, though. The Knights backed up a yard on that play. So it'll be third and goal from the 4. The Knights back to the line of scrimmage. A little confusion on the line of scrimmage. Now they get set. Here comes the snap. Trumbull on the exchange, and it looks like Ona has the football. And on the recovery was Grayson McAllister. Grayson McAllister on the recovery for the Ona-Milton Panthers. And they have a long field ahead of them from the 5-yard line. And there's 30 seconds to go in this first half. 14-0 your score, Barboursville rather. Looked like they were going to punch one in and could not do it. So they have a 95-yard field in front of them due to the Panthers with 30 seconds left to work with here in the first half. 14-0 your score. Ona-Milton with the football. The Knights defense out on the field. As the Panthers come to the line of scrimmage from the 5-yard line, 1st and 10. Panthers set. Bryce Hess takes the snap from the gun. Little shovel pass in the backfield to Levi Reed. Reed still on his feet. And the tackle is going to be made by number 2. That is Cruz Smith. So it'll be second down, a gain of 1 on the play for the Ona-Milton Panthers. And a timeout taken by the Ona-Milton Panthers. We've got 22 seconds left in this first half. This one, they're going to use all their timeouts in this game, too, before the halftime. So these last 22 will roll off in about 35 minutes. Stick with us. 14-0 your score. We welcome to the broadcast here on Video Productions. We thank our sponsors, Marshall Orthopedics and Little General Stores, as well as Butch Mounts and Video Productions for bringing you the broadcast today. I'm Chris Tatum. We'll have C-Team action for you here, second half action after the halftime, and then we will also have B-Team homecoming festivities right after that. Here on the Facebook page as well as the YouTube channel. Stick with us as we get back to work. 22 ticks left in this first half. The Panthers have the football. It's second down, and the quarterback, it's Cody Fulks, takes the ball, and there's a flag in the backfield. Fulks is down the field on the sideline. He is going to go the distance. Fulks will go 94 yards on the carry, but there are flags back at the 10. It is going to be a hold on Ona-Milton. So the holding call will negate Cody Fulks' run to the opposite end zone. If I'm Cody Fulks, I'm getting somebody to put me in a wheelbarrow and bring me back down the field. Two ticks left on this clock, and they'll get one more play in before the half. 14-0 your score, and that one was saved by the penalty on the Panthers for the hold. So we'll get everybody back in place. We're headed towards halftime, and Ona decides they'll use one of their timeouts here. It'll give Cody Fulks time to get all the way back down the field. He ran 94 yards. I don't know that I've run 94 yards in my life. 2 seconds left in this first half. The score 14-0 in favor of the Ona-Milton Panthers, looking to play homecoming spoiler in this one. In the last ball game in the D-team contest, Ona-Milton able to knock off the Knights in the early contest to play spoiler here on homecoming. A reminder, B-team action coming up right after this one on the Video Productions YouTube channel and Facebook pages, as we will get back to work. The Panthers have a single play left before the half, and they have the lead and the football. 14-0 your score. The Panthers will come back to the line of scrimmage. They'll get a single down before the halftime, as they will now talk their coverage over. Eric Fetty pushing his guys back into sort of a prevent coverage, as the Panthers now line it up. Quarterback is Cody Fulks. He takes the snap. He's going to keep it. Now he passes. Looking for the pass. He does find a receiver. That is Bryce Hess. Hess into the open field. He's got Barboursville Knights to beat, but they do take him down to the turf at the 40-yard line. On the tackle was William Wagner. So William Wagner on the tackle there for the Barboursville Knights, and you hear the horn, and that brings a close to the first half of action here from Barboursville Community Park. At the end of 2, it is 14-0 in favor of the Ona-Milton Panthers. We'll take a break. The halftime report is coming up, and we'll come back with second half action here on Video Productions.
An injury at any age can be a game changer, but with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Coach Bob Huggins here at your local Little General store. As I travel this great state, it's nice to know that almost anywhere I go, there's a local Little General nearby. So the next time you're on the road, look for the Little General sign and tell them Hugs sent you.
Celebrate Christmas with the Village of Lights through Barboursville Park. Coming this December, a one-way driving tour of Christmas lights through Barboursville Park, beginning at the main entrance, ending at the soccer complex. Admission is free. However, local nonprofits will be accepting donations. The Village of Lights from the Village of Barboursville at Barboursville Park.
An injury at any age can be a game changer, but Marshall Orthopedics, the area's only comprehensive sports medicine practice, is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Orthopedics takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Celebrate Christmas with the Village of Lights through Barboursville Park. Coming this December, a one-way driving tour of Christmas lights through Barboursville Park, beginning at the main entrance, ending at the soccer complex. Admission is free. However, local nonprofits will be accepting donations. The Village of Lights from the Village of Barboursville at Barboursville Park.
Little General Stores knows West Virginia, but what some may not know is what LG is doing in your communities. And I'm here to tell you how Little General, with the strength of their 100-plus stores, is helping to enrich lives and empower families in West Virginia. Like the Norma May Huggins Cancer Research Endowment Fund, which is fighting to cure cancer every day right here in West Virginia. Locally owned and operated, LG has always been there and always will be. Little General Stores, committed to West Virginians. Boom!
Back here at Barboursville Community Park, we welcome you back to C-Team football action, and the cheerleaders are coming out to be fancy like Applebee's. Look at that. The Ona cheerleaders are out there doing their thing. This, as they say, is the thing these days on the TikTok, as my Aunt Helen calls it, the TikTok. So, yes, the Ona-Milton Panther cheerleaders for your viewing pleasure. There's a little TikTok fad for you. We're ready for second half action here for football as well. It is the Barboursville Knights and the Ona-Milton Panthers doing battle. C-Team action coming up for you, second half action. Reminder that we will have B-Team football coming up here on the Video Productions Facebook page as well as the YouTube channel. We thank those of you watching today for joining us for this broadcast. Say thanks to Marshall Orthopedics, Little General Stores, as well as Butch Mounts and Video Productions for the broadcast today. I'm Chris Tatum, joining you here from Barboursville Community Park. It is homecoming for the Barboursville Knights, and they are down in this one 14-0. Many thanks to my good friend Chewy for being my spotter today, too. Couldn't do it without you, bud. Back to work for the Barboursville Knights and the Ona-Milton Panthers. Chewy, you've gotten more airtime than the football teams today, pal. You're gonna get hired. Some NFL team. Some NFL team's gonna hire you away as a spotter now. I've been talking about it too much. Yeah, there you go. Panthers back to work. The offense on the field, led by Bryce Hess. He'll be calling the signals, and he's going to keep two backs in the backfield. Alongside him is Cody Fulks and Levi Reed. Man at the short side left as well for the Panthers. There's the snap. The handoff is to Cody Fulks. Around the left side he goes. He's in the open field. He's got room to run. He's got three Knights to beat. He turns on the Jets, and he is going to take it to the house. It is 65 yards on the first play from scrimmage. Touchdown for the Ona-Milton Panthers. Oh, and it is a false start on procedural penalty. Those kind of penalties are the ones that kill the coaches. 5 yards, they'll replay first down, 1st and 15. Cody Fulks now has been called back on 2 penalties on long touchdown runs. Cody Fulks is going to be the most tired guy out there. I'm already tired by just watching him. I didn't even run. Back to work for this Ona-Milton offense. A 65-yard run negated by a 5-yard procedural penalty. We're just underway here in the second half of action. 14-0 is your score. Cody Fulks has reeled off 2 long touchdown plays only to have them called back on penalties. The false starts and the procedural penalties are the ones that really hurt when you're a coach, for sure. 2 backs in the backfield. It's Fulks and Levi Reed for the Panthers with Bryce Hess calling the signals. He's going to hand it off to Levi Reed this time. Reed is taken down at the 35-yard line. On the stop that time for the Knights is Levi Gilkerson. Also saw number 12 in there on that stop, Camden Porter. Second down and 10. They got their 5 yards back on the first play after the penalty. 2nd and 10 for the Panthers. As they come back to the line of scrimmage, Bryce Hess from the shotgun, single back set for the Panthers. Takes the snap, little low, hauls it in, now looking to pass. Fires, he's got a receiver, and it falls incomplete. Coverage that time provided by Grant Daly. Pass was intended for Landon Hawley. And it falls incomplete. It'll bring up 3rd and 10. 7 minutes to go in this third quarter, rather. As we go 3rd and 10 from the 35. The Panthers will come back to the line of scrimmage. Bryce Hess will bring his offense to the line. Actually, they're going to put Hess out on the left side, and taking the snap this time will be Cody Fulks. Fulks takes the snap on the ground, picks it up, looking to pass, goes left side. Going to keep it himself. He's across the 40 and 45, spins off of a tackle. Now he's going to be backed up. Flags come in at the midfield stripe from the back judge. And on the tackle was Cruz Smith. And also Levi Gilkerson, 28, on the tackle for the Knights. And there is a penalty on.
We have a penalty on Ona-Milton.
I didn't see the signal. It'll be 3rd down.
Replay 3rd down. It is a spot foul.
So the official says 3rd down.
15 yards from the spot of the foul. So
And that'll back it up to the 35. It'll be 3rd and 10 for the Ona-Milton Panthers. Was it a helmet-to-helmet targeting? Maybe? I don't know. I didn't see the call. Anyway, the penalty is assessed on the Panthers. It'll be 3rd and 10 after the penalty assessment. Hess in the gun. 2 backs, 1 to either side. He hands it off. This time to Levi Reed. Reed up the middle. And it looks like the tackle is going to be made by Luke Fetty and also number 28, Levi Gilkerson. Clock's rolling towards the 6-minute mark of the third quarter. Your score 14-0 in favor of the Panthers. It'll be 4th down for Ona-Milton. They're going to talk it over in the huddle. Ball rests on the 39-yard line. Panthers back to the line of scrimmage. Got some confidence in the offense as they're going to keep him on the field. Bryce Hess with a single, 2 backs, 1 to either side, and the man to the short side right. Takes a snap from the gun, swings it out, passes to Cody Fulks. Fulks now scrambling away, goes left, goes back to the left side, tried to cut up the middle. He's got room to run. He's got the first down and more across midfield to the 48-yard line. And the tackle is going to be made by number 3, Tatum Johnson. So on 4th down, Cody Fulks dances his way into Midland territory to the 49-yard line. And it's a first down for the Ona-Milton Panthers. Chain gang moving it along now. And they'll look at 1st and 10 from the 49 of the Barboursville Knights. 5 minutes and 5 seconds left in this third quarter. 14-0 your score. The Panthers now just across the midfield stripe into Barboursville territory. Hess from the gun. 2 backs, 1 to either side. He takes the snap, hands it off to Levi Fulks. Fulks around the right side. He's got a blocker, but he's taken down from behind at the 45-yard line by number 2. That is Cruz Smith. Smith on the tackle, but a 5-yard gain for the Panthers makes it 2nd and 5. The Panthers will come back to the line of scrimmage looking at 2nd and 5. From the gun goes Bryce Hess. He will have Cody Fulks and Levi Reed to his left and right. Hess takes the snap, looking to throw, fakes it, now tucks it and runs. He's to the 40. He's got the first down. Just shy of the first down by a yard. He needed the 39, got to the 40, so he's going to be a yard shy. It'll be third down. And the tackle is by Cruz Smith. Cruz Smith on the stop. Actually, he was stopped at the 41, so they need 2 yards. It'll be 3rd and 2. See if this Knight defense can get its backs up. Flags fly. Somebody jumped, and it is on the Ona side of the football. Ona coach knows it. He's mad, as he should be. Oh, illegal shift. I thought one official signals illegal shift, the other signaled false start, but nonetheless, it's a 5-yarder on the Panthers. It'll be third down and about 6 instead of the 3rd and short that they looked at just a moment ago. You're going to line up 3 wideouts here to the near side. Bryce Smith in the gun. He'll take the snap. He's going to keep it himself. Runs it. He's to the 40, 35, and he's taken down by Jackson Fetty at the 30-yard line. Or rather, Luke Fetty. Luke Fetty with the tackle, but not before Bryce Hess was able to get the first down for the Panthers. So Luke Fetty was able to chase him down. He did have room to run. Looked like he might go the distance, but Fetty was able to get to him and take him down. It'll be 1st and 10, though, from the 30-yard line for the Ona-Milton Panthers. Hess in the gun, takes the snap, looking to throw. Ball's in the right hand. He cuts left. He's got plenty of room to run. He's going to try to go for the stick. He's got the mark. He's to the 15, 10, 5. Dives for the end zone. No signal yet. And they say he's down at the 1. Down at the 1.
On the carry, Ona-Milton's down at the 1-yard line.
Bryce Hess looked like he was going to go the distance, but he was stopped shy of the goal line. 2:24 left in this third quarter, 14-0, and the Panthers looking to punch it in. Ball's on the 1. Panthers to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be Cody Fulks taking the snap this time. Bryce Hess lines up on the left side. There's the snap. Fulks goes right, and he's into the end zone. Dives it in. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Ona-Milton.
It is 20-6. So Cody Fulks. Cody Fulks gets his touchdown, and that one is going to count, they say. No flag. 2-point conversion on the way. 2:18 left in this third quarter as Cody Fulks puts 6 more on the board. It is now 20-0 in favor of the Panthers. 2-point conversion, 2-point try on the way. As Fulks will line up as the right side running back, it is Levi Reed to the left of Bryce Hess. There's the snap. Hess looking, fires, almost intercepted.
2-point conversion is
nope. Good. And it's no good. So with 2:18 left in this third quarter, it is Ona-Milton 20 and the Barboursville Knights 0. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back with more third quarter action here from Barboursville Community Park. You're watching Video Productions.
An injury at any age can be a game changer. But with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Coach Bob Huggins here at your local Little General store. As I travel this great state, it's nice to know that almost anywhere I go, there's a local Little General nearby. So the next time you're on the road, look for the Little General sign and tell them Hugs sent.
We're back to action back here at Barboursville Community Park. where the Knights trail the Panthers 20-0. 2-point conversion fails. Knights on offense now. The give is to number 11. That is Luke Fetty. He's in the open field across the 45 to the 47 and 48-yard line. The tackle is made by number 23, Bryce Chapman. But that will move the sticks for the Knights. Just shy of midfield. Ball rests on the 48-yard line. 2 minutes to go in this third quarter as the Knights in the huddle. They will come back to the line of scrimmage. And back to work for this Knight offense. Maddox early. 2 backs in the backfield. A man, 2 receivers to the left side. There's the snap. Hands it off. Right up the middle goes the football. Almost lost it, but Tatum Johnson was able to get positive yardage there. About 4 yards on that carry. And the tackle was made by Cody Fawkes.
Tackle number 6, Cody Fawkes.
Second down at 6 for the Panthers. As the Knights will get their last second instructions before they head back to the line of scrimmage. 2 wideouts to the right side. A single back in the backfield. Maddox early takes the snap. Hands it off. Jackson Fetty nowhere to go. Loses a yard.
Number 11, Luke Fetty with the carry.
It'll be third down. And on the tackle was Bryce Hess and also Levi Reed. .30 seconds left in this third quarter. 20-0 is your score. The Panthers on top. And the rain has started to fall here at Barboursville Community Park. It's going to make for a soggy B team. Maddox early under center. 2 backs in the backfield. In the eye. And immediately there's a fumble, and Fawkes falls on it. Cody Fawkes recovers the fumble.
Ona-Milton with the recovery.
So Cody Fawkes recovers the fumble. Maddox early loses the football. And Ona-Milton comes up with it, and they'll have it 1st and 10 into Knight territory. Ball will rest on the 47. So they will switch personnel. And the Ona-Milton offense will come back out onto the field. 2 seconds left in this third quarter. They will get a single play in before we head to the fourth. The Knights defense on the field. Here comes the Panthers offense. They'll line it up. Bryce Hess, the quarterback, keeps 2 backs in the backfield. 1 to his right, 1 to his left. There's the snap. Hands it off. This time it is to Levi Reed around the right side. Reed's got room to run. He's wrapped up initially by Maddox early, and then coming to finish it off is Jackson Fetty. But early on the initial wrap-up, also in there on the stop was Cruz Smith. Smith coming up a little, holding that right knee.
And on that tackle was the number 2, Cruz Smith.
Yeah, Smith's holding that knee. Maddox early, too.
Also number 10, Maddox early. Right at the end of the third quarter.
So at the end of 3, your score, Ona-Milton 20 and Barboursville 0. We'll be back with more fourth quarter action here on Video Productions.
Celebrate Christmas with the Village of Lights through Barboursville Park. Coming this December, a one-way driving tour of Christmas lights through Barboursville Park, beginning at the main entrance, ending at the soccer complex. Admission is free. However, local nonprofits will be accepting donations. the Village of Lights from the Village of Barboursville at Barboursville Park.
Little General Stores knows West Virginia, but what some may not know is what LG is doing in your communities. And I'm here to tell you how Little General, with the strength of their 100-plus stores, is helping to enrich lives and empower families in West Virginia. Like the Norma May Huggins Cancer Research Endowment Fund, which is fighting to cure cancer every day right here in West Virginia. Locally owned and operated, LG has always been there and always will be. Little General Stores, committed to West Virginians. Boom!
Bryce Hess takes the snap for Ona-Milton. Rather, check that. That's Cody Fulks. He's around the right side. Fulks has got a little bit of room to run. He's got a few Knights to beat, but he's taken down at about the 22-yard line. So Fulks takes the snap that time for the Ona-Milton Panthers. On the stop that time was Maddox Early, also Camden Porter. But not before the Panthers could pick up a first down. The Panthers come back to the line of scrimmage. Bryce Hess will call the signals this time. In the backfield is Cody Fulks. Alongside, on the left side, is Riley Roach this time. Hess looking to pass. Looking to pass. Plenty of time. Now pressure comes. Hess now cuts it up at the hash mark and heads towards the 20-yard line. But on the tackle is Camden Porter. Also saw Maddox Early in on that stop. It'll be second down at about 5 or 6 to go for the Panthers. Reminder, we'll have B-Team football action right here on the Facebook pages and YouTube page of video production, so stick with us for that broadcast as well. Hess in the gun. He takes the snap, looking right, fires right, finds Fulks. Fulks in the open field, puts a stiff arm out. He's going to cut towards the end zone. Fulks in for the score.
We have a touchdown for Ona-Milton.
About 18 yards on the touchdown pass from Bryce Hess to Cody Fulks. Puts Ona-Milton up 26-0. The Panthers have definitely spoiled homecoming here in this C-Team contest. So the 2-point conversion on the way. As Hess will take the snap. He tries to go into the end zone, and it ends up short. The 2-point conversion fails. So with 6:26 left, your score 26-0. And on the tackle was Cruz Smith. He put the hit and subsequent stop to Bryce Hess's attempt at the 2-point conversion. So with 6:26 left in the ball game, it is Ona-Milton Panthers 26 and the Barboursville Knights 0. So we will get another look at this Barboursville Knight offense. They will start out at their own 35-yard line. Eric Fetty with some instructions for the Knights in the huddle, trying to get themselves on the scoreboard in this one. Late in the ball game, 6:26 left in this one, as a matter of fact. The Knights come back to the line of scrimmage. Maddox Early will take the snap. Under center he goes. Jackson Fetty in the backfield. Matter of fact, a full backfield. He hands it off. Fetty gets the call. And Luke Fetty falls forward for a gain of a couple. So Luke Fetty, tackled by Cody Fulks on the stop. Luke got 2 or 3 out of that carry. It'll be second and about 8 to go. Clock rolls to the 6-minute mark of the ball game. 26-0 your score in favor of the Panthers, as the Knights will come back to the line of scrimmage. Fetty in the backfield. Alongside him is Camden Porter, as Maddox Early will slide under center. Takes the snap. Trouble. They busted through the line of scrimmage, and now flags fly. rain falls even harder. There is a face mask on the Panthers.
15-yard face mask penalty against Ona-Milton.
So that will move the sticks for the Barboursville Knights on the penalty. Seemingly. We'll see what happens here. They're talking it over. So the call is a face mask. And they're going to reaffirm the call on the field. And it will be a 15-yard penalty, and it will result in a first down for the Knights. And a sideline warning on the Knights as well. And that is their first sideline warning. If you've been with us throughout the broadcast today, there was a sideline warning in the first ball game in the D-team broadcast, but this is the first sideline warning of the ball game here in the C-team contest. So a first down for the Barboursville Knights puts them at the 47-yard line. Under center is Early, takes the snap, hands it off. That's Tatum Johnson, got room to run. He's going to be run out of bounds at the 45-yard line. On the tackle was Cody Falks. And that is an 8-yard pickup for the Knights. It'll be second down and 2. Second and 2 as some personnel changes for the Panthers take place. The Knights in the huddle. 5:16 left in this one. 26-0 your score in favor of the Ona-Milton Panthers. Maddox Early steps up, goes under center. Jackson Fetty in the backfield. 2 wideouts right side. There's a snap. Hands it off to Fetty. Fetty's got some room to run. He's in the open field to the 40. 35. Evades a tackle to the 30 and is taken out of bounds at the 28-yard line. On the stop is Levi Reed. And it is a first down for the Knights. So they'll go first and 10 from around the 28-yard line. 4:58, clock rolls towards the close of this one. 26-0 your score. Midland looking to punch one in here late. So the Knights back to the line of scrimmage. Maddox Early's got the play he likes. Under center he goes. Single back. Actually, Jackson Fetty and Tatum Johnson. Johnson gets the call. Left side, he's in the open field. Tatum Johnson is going to go from 28 yards out for the Knights score. A 28-yard touchdown run for Tatum Johnson puts the Knights on the board 26-6. Midland gets on the scoreboard with 4:15 left in the contest. 2-point try on the way. Tatum Johnson found the open hole and then hit the open field and turned the Jets on. He put 6 on the board for the Knights. A nice run for Tatum Johnson. Nice job by the line to get that hole open for Tatum Johnson as well to put those 6 on the board for the Knights. 2-point try coming up. 4:15 left in the ball game. And the Knights will, and flags fly. Sideline warning. Looks like it's on Barboursville.
We have a sideline warning.
It's on Ona-Milton. Sideline warning on Ona-Milton this time. So the sideline warning, their first warning of the game as well. So no change in yardage on the 2-point try for the Knights. Maddox Early with 2 backs in the backfield. Early takes the snap, pitches back to Jackson Fetty. Trouble on the exchange, fumble, and it's whistled dead. So the 2-point conversion fails, and with 4:15 left in the contest, it is Ona-Milton 26, Barboursville 6. Back with more action here at Barboursville Community Park. This is Video Productions.
Celebrate Christmas with the Village of Lights through Barboursville Park. Coming this December, a one-way driving tour of Christmas lights through Barboursville Park, beginning at the main entrance, ending at the soccer complex. Admission is free. However, local nonprofits will be accepting donations. The Village of Lights from the Village of Barboursville at Barboursville Park.
Little General Stores knows West Virginia, but what some may not know is what LG is doing in your communities. And I'm here to tell you how Little General, with the strength of their 100-plus stores, is helping to enrich lives and empower families in West Virginia. Like the Norma May Huggins Cancer Research Endowment Fund, which is fighting to cure cancer every day right here in West Virginia. Locally owned and operated, LG has always been there and always will be. Little General Stores, committed to West Virginians. Boom!
We are back to work here at Barboursville Community Park. 4:15 left in the contest, and the first play from scrimmage after the Barboursville touchdown was a procedure penalty against the Ona-Milton Panthers. A false start. Somebody jumped. So they'll replay first down, 15 to go after the penalty was assessed. So Ona-Milton will come back to the line of scrimmage. 26-6 is your score. It was now flags fly. Offsetting. No, it's an unsportsmanlike on Ona-Milton. Unsportsmanlike on the Ona-Milton Panthers. A 15-yard penalty will be assessed, says the official, and they'll replay first down. So they'll go to the 15-yard line. And again, I'm not certain as to what could be being said at this point. You're up 20. So an unsportsmanlike with a 20-point lead has drawn the ire of the official on the far side. So they'll assess it back to the 15-yard line. It's first down and 1.5 miles to go for the Ona-Milton Panthers. 4 minutes and 5 seconds left on a rolling clock here in the fourth quarter. Back to work as Bryce Hess is in the gun. He takes the snap. It's on the ground that will hand it off to Riley Roach. Around the right side, Roach goes. He's got room to run. He's to the 30, and he's taken down by Jackson Fetty. So Jackson Fetty, number 11, takes down number 11, Riley Roach, right at the 30-yard line. So it'll make it 2nd and 15. So 2nd and 15 for the Panthers. After a 15-yard gain on the run there by Riley Roach. Light rain continuing to fall here at Barboursville Community Park as the Panthers will come back to the line of scrimmage. Looking at 2nd and 15. Bryce Hess is in the gun, takes the snap. Hands it off. And it's back on the reverse to Cody Fulks. Fulks around the left side. He's got room to run. He's got Jackson Fetty to beat. Fulks is going to go down the sideline. No flags. Fulks will go, looks like 70 yards on the score. This one will count as well. No callback on this one on a flag. Cody Fulks goes 70 yards on the score to make it 32-6. Ouch indeed, they say. It is a touchdown for Cody Fulks. Touchdown for the Ona-Milton Panthers by Cody Fulks. 70 yards on the score, in fact, for Cody Fulks. Will make it 32-6. 2-point try on the way. 2:44 left in this ball game. As now Bryce Hess is in the gun. He's got Riley Roach in the backfield. Takes the snap, hands it off. It is falling forward, in and good for Levi Reed. Reed on the 2-point conversion adds insult to injury. Make it 34-6. I would say it's time to put some subs in, but they only have one. So the Ona-Milton Panthers go up 34-6 with 2:43 left in this ball game. And some personnel changes for the Barboursville Knights. Number 13, Jacob Holly into the game, and Bryson Smith, number 21, into the game. They've been able to flow in and out some personnel today. But for the most part, I say that Ona-Milton only has one sub. They actually have 3 on the sidelines. But relatively small squad for this Ona-Milton Panthers team. As the Knights will come back to the line of scrimmage after the 70-yard touchdown run by Cody Fulks. Made it 34-6. It is, Barboursville football. As Maddox Early will get the play, go from under center. Single back is Jackson Fetty. Single wide out, 2 wide outs here to the right side, rather. Fetty gets the call. Right up the middle, he's to the 40, and the tackle's made by Levi Reed. So give him 5 yards on the pickup, make it 2nd and 5. Clock rolls to the 2:20 mark of the fourth quarter. As the Knights in the huddle, they will come back to the line of scrimmage and get back to work. Knights will send 2 wideouts to the right side. Jackson Fetty in the backfield. Actually, 2 backs to the backfield. Behind Maddox Early. He takes the snap, hands it off. This is Tatum Johnson. Johnson's in the open field again. He's got a few Panthers to beat. He might have it. Nope, he gets shoved out of bounds by number 7, Levi Reed. Reed on the stop. Tatum Johnson, though, to the 40-yard line into Ona Panther territory. So the Panthers stop Tatum Johnson at the 40 into Panthers territory, but not before Tatum Johnson could pick up the first down. So 1st and 10 from the 40. Minute 48 left in the ball game. 34-6 your score. 2 wideouts left. Jackson Fetty in the backfield for the Knights as Maddox Early gets the play call. Under center he goes. Takes the snap. Hands it off. Fetty gets the call. Right up the middle. Rolls over top of a Panther. Jeremiah Blevins Calicote on the stop.
Tackle line number 9 for Milton.
Minute and 30 left in this one. Clock rolls towards the close of this game. 34-6 your score. Midland, or rather Barboursville, on the 36-yard line, 35. Maddox Early will line his team up. 2 wideouts left, 2 backs in the backfield. Under center he goes. He'll take the snap, hands it off. Tatum Johnson gets the call. Left side, and he breaks the tackle. Now gets the first down and a few yards more. And it's Levi Reed on the stop for the Panthers, but not before the first down. Could be not before the first down was gotten. The first down yardage for the Knights will put them at the, we'll call it the 26. 56 ticks left in this ball game. 34-6 is your score. Barboursville on the move from the 26-yard line of the Panthers. Luke Fetty in the backfield behind Maddox Early, who goes under center. He'll take the snap, hands it off. Fetty gets the call, up the gut. It goes. He falls forward to the 23-yard line. On the stop was Bryce Hess and Grayson McAllister.
And on the stop for Ona-Milton, number 15, Bryce Hess.
It'll bring up 2nd down. And about 6 to go for the Knights. 4-yard pickup there for Luke Fetty. Knights back to the line of scrimmage. Maddox Early under center. 2 backs in the backfield. It's Johnson and Fetty. 2 wideouts. Man in motion is number 12, Camden Porter, and he gets taken down in the backfield by number 8, Landon Holly.
We do have a flag thrown on the play.
And flags fly. It's unsportsmanlike
Conduct against Ona-Milton.
on Ona-Milton. So that will likely result in another first down, and indeed it does. It'll be moving the chains. The ball goes to the 10-yard line. They're going to put it at the 15. Ball's at the 15-yard line. First down for the Knights. 4 seconds left on the clock. This should be the final play of the ball game. Late in the game, Ona-Milton, the Panthers have been called for two unsportsmanlike conduct penalties as they go back to the line of scrimmage. 4 seconds left. Maddox early, under center. Jackson Fetty, Tatum Johnson in the backfield. There's the snap. Hands it off. Tatum Johnson, left side. Pressure comes, and that is the horn, and that is the end of the ball game. With your final score, Ona-Milton Panthers 34 and the Barboursville Knights 6. That will bring this one to a close. We will have B-Team action coming up for you on the Facebook and YouTube channel of Video Productions. Thanks to our sponsors for being with us along the way, Marshall Orthopedics and Little General Stores, as well as Butch Mounts and Video Productions. We'll come back in just a few minutes with homecoming festivities for the Barboursville B team right here on Video Productions.